You bought the ticket. You are not done paying. Because a Disney ticket used to come with things: a way to skip the lines, a free ride from the airport, your photos, even the wristband, all included. Today, every one of those has a price tag, and almost none of them did 5 years ago. Episode 2 showed the ticket outran inflation. This one's about everything around the ticket and how the real cost of a Disney day quietly doubled its climb. Here's what your ticket used to get you not that long ago. FastPass. Book a return time, walk past the standby line, skip the wait. Free. For 22 years. And FastPass wasn't some grudging perk Disney tolerated. It was a system they built and kept improving. It started in 1999 as a paper ticket from a machine beside the ride. In 2013, Disney spent over $1 billion turning it into FastPass Plus, bookable from your phone before you ever left home. They poured money into making the line skip better, and the whole time, it stayed free. Disney's Magical Express, a free motor coach from the Orlando airport straight to your resort, bags delivered to your room. Free for hotel guests. And it was almost a magic trick. You'd land in Orlando, walk past baggage claim, and step onto the bus, and your suitcases would turn up in your hotel room hours later, because Disney had pulled them off the plane for you. From 2005 to 2021, for resort guests, every bit of that cost nothing. A magic band, the wristband that was your ticket, your room key, and your wallet. Free with your stay. One tap of that band on your wrist was your ticket, your room key, your FastPass, and your credit card, all at once. When it launched in 2013, every resort guest simply got one, free, mailed to their door before the trip even started. None of that was a splurge. It was just included. That was the deal. Pay for the ticket and the room, and the friction was handled. Then, in about 4 years, Disney took the friction back and put a price on removing it. Watch how fast it happened. First, resort parking. Stay at a Disney hotel and you used to park free. In 2018, that became $15 to $25 a night. And people were furious. Guests who'd stayed on property for decades, who had never once paid to park at their own hotel, were suddenly told it would cost up to $25 a night just to leave the car in the lot. It was the first crack, and it landed hard. January 2021. Magic bands stop being free with your stay. Now they start around $35. October 2021. The big one. FastPass is gone. In its place, Genie Plus, later renamed Lightning Lane. The same line skip, except now you pay for it. Every day. And watch the names, because that's the tell. FastPass became FastPass Plus. FastPass Plus became Genie Plus. Genie Plus became Lightning Lane MultiPass. 4 names in about a decade, and the only version you have to pay for is the one we landed on. The line skip didn't get 4 times better. The label just kept changing while a price quietly appeared underneath it. And that price doesn't even hold still. Lightning Lane is sold like an airline seat. It floats with demand, from around $15 on a dead January weekday to nearly $40 on a holiday. The busier the park, the more it costs to skip the very lines the crowd is creating. January 2022. Disney's Magical Express ends. The free airport ride is gone. The replacement costs you. 4 changes. 4 years. Things that were free for decades, all unbundled in one tight window. And the honest exception, see the green one? Resort parking. Disney charged for it, then in 2023, quietly reversed it. Free again. So it's not that everything's stuck, but the direction is unmistakable. So what does it cost to get back what the ticket used to include? Let's add it up. For a family of 4, a 4-night trip. To skip the lines the way FastPass used to let you, Lightning Lane, every day, for all 4 of you, about $512. Your photos, Memory Maker, $185. 4 magic bands, $140. The airport ride that used to be free, about 120 round trip. And that one has a twist. The company now charging you for that ride, Mears, is the same company that used to run Magical Express for Disney for free. Same buses, same route, same drivers. The only thing that changed is who gets the bill. About $16 a person, each way, now lands on you. Added up, roughly $950 in extras, every penny of which was zero in 2019. And remember, this sits on top of tickets that, as we showed last time, already blew past inflation. And look hard at that list, because here's the thing. Not one of these is something Disney invented and added. The line skip, the band, the airport ride, the photos, every one is something the trip already came with 5 years ago. You're not buying extras. You're buying back the vacation you used to get. But you don't need a $1,000 family trip to feel it. Shrink it to the simplest unit. One person, one park day, the cheapest way in. In 2019, the cheapest one-day ticket was $109, and skipping the line was free. So the all-in day, $109. Today, the cheapest ticket is $139, and to skip the line, you add Lightning Lane, about $32. All in, $171. Here's the punch. The ticket alone went up 28%. But the all-in day, ticket plus the line skip you used to get free, went up 57%, almost twice as fast. That's the whole story in one number. The ticket price is the part everyone watches. The unbundling is the part that doubled the bill. And that gap doesn't sit still either. Every year the ticket climbs, and the upcharges climb on top of it. So the distance between the price on the website and the price you actually pay gets a little wider every single year. The ticket is the number Disney lets you see. It's also the smallest part of what's really moving. Now, the fine print, because you deserve it. All of this is optional. You don't have to buy Lightning Lane. You can stand in standby for free, like always. Use your phone instead of a Magic Band. Take a rideshare instead of the paid shuttle. Skip the photos. Nobody's forcing the $950 on you. But that's exactly the point. The option to have a frictionless day, the day the ticket used to include, now costs extra. You're not paying for new magic. You're paying to get back what was already there. And the honest other side, that resort parking reversal proves Disney will walk a fee back. So this isn't a one-way ratchet. It's a strategy, and strategies can shift. But here's why the strategy works so quietly. Each piece, on its own, feels small. $35 for a band, $32 to skip a line, $16 for a shuttle. Nobody storms the gates over one of them. That's the design. A stack of small, easy-to-say yes to charges sitting where one included experience used to be. It was never about the size of any single price. It's that you barely notice you're paying it. So here's the real shape of it. The ticket is the headline. The unbundling is the fine print. Together, the all-in cost of a Disney day has climbed about twice as fast as the number everyone argues about. And it happened in a 4-year sprint, on purpose. And it's a pattern worth knowing, because nothing about it suggests it's finished. The list of things that used to be included only ever seems to get shorter, and the gap between the headline price and the real one only ever seems to grow. The ticket was never the whole price. It's just the cover charge. If you want the real numbers instead of the noise, subscribe. Next time, all these upcharges add up to something. We follow the money. How much do Disney's parks actually make? It's more than you think. Sources are in the description. Thanks for watching Standby.